What up, everyone, and welcome to Mel Games. Today I'm going to be doing a playthrough of a game I've been playing a lot, which I've been really enjoying. It's called Ultimate General Gettysburg. It's a game that was made by an indie developer who spent a lot of time making mods for the Total War franchise, and then I guess he just decided to make his own game, and I've been having a lot of fun playing it, so I'm going to share that with you guys and let you be the judge of it yourself. So we're going to go ahead and start off by clicking on Fight New Battle, and then it brings us to this screen where we can choose which team we want to fight for. Either we're going to fight for the Union or the Confederates. Now each one of these has their own specific perks with their strengths and weaknesses, and basically it offers a lot of replay value, because just because you played the game on, let's say, the Union and you beat the game, now you come back and play the game again as the Confederates, and it's like playing a whole new different game. So I like what they did here, and not tried to keep it too balanced where everybody's the same. It adds a lot of flavor, and I'm a big fan of it. But what we're going to try to do today is we're going to try to change the tide of history, and we're going to be the Confederates and see if we can't win the Battle of Gettysburg. So now we have a difficulty screen where we are going to choose the difficulty we're going to play against, and we're going to pick a cautious AI. And then they have a button here called Boost AI, which if you click on it, it basically it increases how good the AI is. It gives them extra like damage that they do to you, and they take less damage. So it's kind of like a cheat to help the AI, but to be honest with you, the developers did such a good job of designing the AI in this game that you really don't need to boost the AI at all, because they give you a good fight no matter what happens. So let's go ahead and jump into it, guys, and we'll give this a shot. Alright, so we get our first day arriving at Gettysburg at 9:30 in the morning. We can see right here we got the Confederates, which are going to be red, and then the Union armies. And it gives you a quick breakdown on how many available forces we have, expected reinforcements of both teams, and then it gives us a summary. So it says, General Lee gave the order to avoid any engagements until the Army of Northern Virginia arrives. The latest report indicate that only some local militia defend the town of Gettysburg. There is an opportunity here, General. Your mission is to capture all the western ridges, and you have 2 infantry brigades, 1 artillery battalion, and some skirmishers at your disposal. 2 more brigades will join you, along with another artillery battalion. Serious resistance is not expected, but act with caution, and hold Hare's Ridge at all costs. If you manage to capture other points but lose Hare Ridge, your efforts will be in vain. Good luck, General. Alrighty, so we got our orders. Let's see if we can carry them out to the best of our ability. We'll hit fight. Go ahead and zoom out and hit pause. And we'll take a look at what we got here. I see this is Hare Ridge. We got a victory point right here worth 3,500. That's the one that we have to hold. We cannot lose this or else the battle's over. So if we want to make it into day 2 and day 3 of Gettysburg, we gotta keep that ridge right here. And then these are the victory points that the Union hold. Now we all know it's going to be a tough uphill battle playing as the Confederates, because they lost the Battle of Gettysburg in real life. So we're going to see if we can't help them out here. So let's go ahead and hit play, and we're going to start immediately walking our guns up to the hill here, to Hare's Ridge, and hopefully get some fire down. We're going to take Archer, and Archer's going to lead a spearhead attack, and we're going to support him here with Davis. I have some skirmishers here that I'm going to bring around, and we're going to stick them in these woods, because these woods actually offer some bonuses. Like, there's terrain bonuses here. So like if I click on this, we can see the cover bonus. He's gaining cover bonus as he walks in between houses and stuff like that. It's very useful for placing your army. And we can watch what I'm doing here with these skirmishers is we're bringing them into the woods, and their cover is going up as they go in woods, which makes them take less damage. So we want to try to do our best to not let our guys just stand out in the open and get banged on. Now I have another unit right here, which is my general. He's my 3rd Corps General. Let's grab him and move him up here. And as you see, when I have him selected, he has this big white circle around him. That's his area of influence. And anybody in this area gets a morale bonus. So let's say I click on Archer's Brigade, like right here. We can look at Archer's morale. He's at 100% and has got an arrow here. That's because this general is nearby. So, alright. I mean, we're plodding around. I'm going to keep these guys fresh, hopefully. And we're going to try to keep them moving as best as we can up here. I know General Lee's orders was he didn't want us to engage on the enemy. So I'm going to kind of take this slow and just wait for my reinforcements to get here. I do not want to lose this hill because then I will lose the battle. I want to make sure I get to the 2nd day. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep my forces here. I'm going to halt Davis's brigade. And I'm going to let Archer get a little bit ahead. Now Archer's brigade, as you can see, he's a 3-star general. And I got Davis, who's a 1-star general. So I want to make sure I got Archer doing well here. Because he's my 3-star. I don't want to push him up too far, so I'm going to hold him back. We're just going to halt right here. And we're going to wait him out. And we're going to hopefully get our... we're going to do some work with our artillery here. And we're going to hope our reinforcements come very soon. Because I need them. The AI has decided to set up a little crossfire on me here. So I'm going to turn and face them right here. I'm going to start walking my artillery up a little bit, and just in time because my reinforcements just got here. As we can see, it says the rest of our division's forces are here, sir. We need them urgently to support the attack before the Yankees bring more reinforcements. So let's click on that, and if I click on that, it shows me where my reinforcements are going to be coming from, which is going to be about right here. And sure enough, here they come. But man, they got a long way to walk before they're going to be any useful. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring Archer around. I'm going to move Davis up a little bit. I'm going to wait for my reinforcements to get here. And then we're going to see if we can't push in here a little bit. Archer's taking a flank shot. That's not what I want to have happen. I thought I was on the other side of the hill, but apparently I'm not. So I'm going to wheel him around. We're going to send Davis up on this side of the hill. And yeah, so here come my artillery. Artillery here, I got reinforcements. We're just going to keep firing, and look right here, we got another notice that says Wadsworth Division is approaching from the south. It's those black hat fellers. The whole Union Army must be near. So if we click on that, we're going to be able to see where they're coming from, and it's going to be right here. So we got to be aware of that. We got Brockenborough and Pettigrew coming up. So I'm going to bring Pettigrew around. I'm going to bring him up there, actually. I got Brockenborough. I'm going to bring Brockenborough to reinforce my southern flank. And looks like we're going to start getting ready to have some battles here. Trying to keep it slow. I don't want to run into an ambush because I don't know what's over here. I know this is the fog of war. It's grayed out. I'm not going to be able to see it, or it's shaded, actually. So I'm just going to kind of try to stay safe for now. Wait for my reinforcements to get here. I want to make sure I keep my general where he's going to be able to put his area of influence on as many troops as I possibly can. There we go. That looks like a good spot for him. Alright, well, we're going to walk our skirmishers up, and we're going to try to start skirmishing with Gamble's skirmishers here. While Pettigrew and Brockenborough come up. As we see, we got a little bit of a battle going on here. I'm going to just keep skirmishing with them for now. Looks like they're coming up over the hill. Archer's returning fire. Pettigrew should be here to reinforce that soon. I'm I'm gonna keep Davis back for now and see if I can't get them to come say hello to me over this hill. My guns are firing away. We're looking pretty good right now. We got a good defensive position. Brockenborough's going to get ready to take over for the skirmishers here. I'm going to back my skirmishers off. They did their job. He's wheeling around to engage with Brockenborough. Still waiting with Davis. Archer's firing. Pettigrew's getting ready to fire. I'm going to walk him up. These vedettes are running. The cavalry. Another vedette right here. So, Pettigrew's getting into position. I'm going to bring my skirmishers around right here. And then I'm going to start marching Davis up. And we're going to start firing on these guys. They have good position behind this house. Let's see if we can't get Davis firing away here. There we go. We're going to halt him right here. We got a little group of things that we can do over here, so we're going to halt him here. And here we go. We got two things going on right here. Halt my skirmishers. We're going to walk Pettigrew up a little bit. It says General Pender enters the battlefield from Chambersburg Pike. We need his support. So if I click on that, I'm going to see where he's coming from. Sure enough, there he is. He's coming. Another brigade's coming. And then it says McIntosh's artillery battalion has arrived. Should we deploy it at Hare's Ridge to support Major Pegram's artillery? And here comes my artillery. So I have some more reinforcements coming. Looks like they're trying to sneak a vedette around here. So I'm gonna start walking my my northernmost unit up there. I am going to bring these guys up here, and we are going to get ready to fight. Looks like I'm chasing them off a little bit. I'm going to walk Davis up just a little bit more. Archer up just a little bit more. And I'm going to send my skirmisher just to watch Pettigrew's flank in case these vedettes decide to come and take some pop shots on me. Don't want that happening. So Davis is getting ready to fire on these skirmishers here. That's good. We're running these skirmishers off. I think it's time to move my my guns up. What do you guys? Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time. We'll move our guns up just a little bit. Keep them behind my main force. I don't want them getting hit. And I cannot lose this victory point, but I do need my guns. I have a couple more guns that spawned in here. They don't seem to be doing much right here, so I'm going to move them up. This one's firing on Gamble. That's good. I'm going to move him up. And I'm going to move him up right here. There we go. So, not too bad so far. Not too bad. Let's move Archer and Pettigrew up a little bit, because right now we see Robinson's division was spotted approaching from the south. We're going to click on that, and it's going to show us. So this seems to be where they're holding out at. On this hill. Yankees are bringing in more guns, sir. Here we go. See? They're holding up on this hill. Oh, we got some more. It looks like the Union Army is closing to attack us. Doubleday's division was spotted approaching from the south. So yeah, it looks like they're gonna start mounting an attack on me now. Which is okay. I mean, I have a hill that I'm fighting at too, but the only difference is their hill has woods. And so that is not where I want to fight at. I want to make sure that when we fight, they're out in the open. So I'm going to hold back here. I got Perrin's brigade coming up. I'm going to walk him up. I got Lane coming up. I'm going to put Lane right here. I'm going to hold him in reserve. Now I'm going to start firing on these guys. Looks like I'm getting some flanks over here. Walk scales up. I'm gonna bring my skirmishers down and watch my southern flank, because they're trying to flank me here with some guns, it looks like. So I'm gonna try to prevent that from happening. Alright, there. The AI's starting to line up. He's got a nice little column up. Baxter's approaching on me. I got Pettigrew getting ready to fire on him. We got Davis firing away. Brockenborough. Lane's here. I'm going to walk Lane up just a little bit. Get him to hopefully fire on these skirmishers. Let's see what they got going on here. Oh, their cavalry is getting me. Their cavalry's here. I waited too long with my skirmishers. My skirmishers are on the way, but I definitely waited too long. I should have tightened them up a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring my other gun up here. But it looks like these vedettes they're actually losing this fight. So that's good. Get my skirmisher out of the way, because he's decided he wants to run straight through a battle. Alright. So now we're going to keep scales moving up. We got our guns here. Our guns, they don't seem to be too effective right now. I'm going to move a couple guns up here and see if I can't get some shots on these guys. And then I'm going to walk a couple guns right up here. There we go. Alright, Archer's Brigade's taking a little bit of a beating. He's kind of falling back, so I'm going to walk Perrin up and have Perrin do some fighting. He's fresh. He just got here. Lane's Brigade, I'm going to move him up because it looks like Brockenborough. Looks like he's going to be in some trouble here shortly. There we go. We got to get these guys out of these woods. Their skirmishers are holding me up pretty good. Alright, Scales Division, I want you guys handling these vedettes right now. Because they look like they're going to come and try to get a flank on me. Let's walk these guns up here. Set these guns up. And we're going to start firing on these guys. Alright. Let's move our general up just a little bit. Perrin's shifting. It's not what I want to see. We're going to set our artillery here to do shells and try to cut a hole in Cutler. Yeah, that was pretty clever, I know. There we go. Cutler's taking some casualties now. Scales is getting ready to fire on these vedettes. And yeah, those vedettes are taking a beating now. They're retreating the wrong way. They're running right into them. Alright. Let's get Perrin to move up just a little bit. We got Iron Brigade here. They look like, maybe I can get a canister. No, I can't get a canister on them. I can get shells on them for sure, though. There we go. Alright, we finally drove them out of the woods here, which is good for us. I'm losing a gun here, though. That's that white. When you see these flags, when they start flashing white like that, that means that they're waving the white flag, they're surrendering, and he's trying to run away from the battle. As you can see, I got another gun right here. He'll just run straight off the screen back here when it's all said and done. He doesn't want to fight anymore. Let's see, I got Scales. Scales is getting ready to get a blast on these guys. I can probably switch these guys to canister now. Yeah. If they get a canister shot, they're not going to enjoy these canister shots. Not one bit. They're walking right into it. Pettigrew's retreating, though. I can't have him retreat. I need to get my general up here a little bit. Alright, I'm losing my guns. I might have moved them up a little bit too far. Pettigrew's got to get back into the fight a little bit here. I'm going to walk Lane up here. Lane has not been doing anything but taking damage. Let's walk Davis up. And we'll get our skirmishers firing on these guys right now. There we go. Alright. So we're holding out okay. I mean, Lane took a beating. They have a really strong army and a really strong position. It's hard for me to dig them out of there right now. So basically, I think I'm just gonna have to wait on more reinforcements. I've got a lot of guys that are retreating down here. Somehow, these guns are destroying me through these trees. I'm not sure exactly how they're able to shoot through trees, but I guess, you know, for the sake of argument, we'll say that they just got crack shots. I mean, I got so many losses right here. I've lost so many men. So we're just gonna try to do our best and make it to the second day as best as we can. I'm losing a lot of guys. These guys look like they're reforming. I lost a lot of guns. My guns are still firing away on them. Davis retreated. Scales is still firing away. Pettigrew's firing. I got my guns doing work here. This gun isn't in range. I'm gonna move him up a little bit. I know it's probably not the smartest thing to do, but as soon as he gets in range, I'm gonna have him fire. Cause I lost a lot of my guns. It's just hard to get a shot on them without moving them into harm's way. Alright, Lane looks like he reformed. He got his guys together. And Davis is about to get hit from Iron Brigade. But I still got some cannons firing away on him, which is good. All of our guys are just, we're almost out of time for this, though. I mean, when this green bar gets all the way up to the top, it's going to end the battle. Well, at least the first battle of the day. There's still going to be a couple more battles today. It's still 9:30 in the morning. So hopefully we get a couple more people from the Army of Northern Virginia, and we can show up and start pushing these guys off of this hill. I really got to get into these 3 control points. I didn't even get close to them. Trying my best. I think I made a couple mistakes with the artillery, for sure. But I mean, they're taking a lot of losses too. I mean, it's not like I mean, I've obviously taken a lot more losses than they have, but I'm still doing work, and I got them out in the open. We're just holding on right now and just trying to keep firing with them. They got a really strong flank up at the north. That's going to be a place where I don't want to mess with. But the southern flank actually looks like it's kind of exposed. If I can get some shots on Iron Brigade here, maybe if I walk Lane up. I mean, right here it says battle is about to end in 2 minutes, and the timer is going really fast, so I might be able to get one shot off on him before the battle ends, hopefully, and get some casualties in there. He's turning to face me now, but it might be too late. I already got a volley going into him. The volley wasn't very effective, but outcome is crushing defeat, so that's definitely not good. I lost twice as many men as they did, and I didn't capture any of the objectives. So hopefully when I get back into this and I get the next battle going, I can have some new reinforcements, and I can take the battle to them, and we can push through and try to weaken some of their front lines. But that's going to do it for this episode of Mel Games. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.